the more that you can devote time and habits to yourself, the more you're going to love yourself, the more confident you're going to feel. You're going to feel so good. I promise you. I didn't want to give you a 10-step morning routine because that's not what I do. I honestly think that the most important thing that you do is... Hello, you guys. I'm coming to you with a very special announcement. As of today, I have launched and am opening spots for my Mindset Lounge Method mentoring program. This is more than just a training and nutrition protocol. This is where I work closely with you to work on your habits, your routines, and your mindset so that you can step into the best version of yourself. So if you've been listening to this podcast and you are ready to take what we talk about on here to the next level and actually apply it to your life, then this is for you. We are going to upgrade your training, your nutrition, your physique, your wellness, your health, your wealth. If you want to work with me, click the link in the show notes or send me a DM on Instagram. Guys, I am so excited about this, but let's get back to the podcast. Hello and welcome to the Mindset Lounge with Morgan. I'm your host, Morgan Eldred, and this is your space for self-improvement and success. Hi, hello, happy Monday. Welcome to part 2 of our 3-part series, Spring Clean Your Mindset. In part 1, we spoke all things getting out of your head and getting into action. We touched on tangible steps that you can take to start feeling fresh and clear and to stop ruminating and getting stuck in your mindset. Springtime is all about flourishing and growing, and whether or not you are actually in your spring right now, we are still spring cleaning the mindset. We're still freshening everything up so that you can enter your spring era. You can enter your flourishing era. So today we are talking about how to create the best morning and nighttime routine. Now, your morning routine and your nighttime routine, I'm a big believer in that they don't have to be rigid. I definitely don't have the exact same morning routine every single day. My days look very different and my nights look very different. But what I do believe is that they set you up for a clear headspace. They set you up for a good day and a good sleep. What we're going to talk about today is not so much the specific order or the things that you have to do. We're going to talk about how you can set up the best morning and nighttime routine for you, so that you can have a clear mind, so that you can not get stuck in your head, so you can take actions towards your best self, so that you can flourish, because we're not in that winter time anymore. We're not hibernating, we're flourishing. We are planting, we've planted the seeds. We're watering the seeds. So we all have somewhat of a routine, whether we know it or not. We have a sort of structure that we do follow day to day. Are your routines on autopilot or are they intentional? And again, when I talk about these morning routines, I'm not talking about this rigidity. It has to be at the exact same time. You have to do this. You have to do this. Because I don't like that feeling. I don't like my mornings and my night times feeling disciplined. I'm a disciplined person and I love the word discipline, but my mornings and my night times, I don't want them to be disciplined. I want to feel intentional and present and that I'm doing things for my best self. And I guess Hattie puts this beautifully in the podcast that that I had with her. You don't have to be disciplined, you can be devoted. And I think that my mornings and my night times, I'm devoted to myself in those times. They're kind of like selfish hours for me as well. We're going to try and get really intentional about our morning and nighttime routine. And we're going to really be devoted to ourselves in this time. We're not going to make it really disciplined and annoying and like grueling. That can be for later in the day. That can be for our workout. We're just going to be devoted. What we need to do first is we need to think about what we are already doing. What are you doing in the morning and how is your day looking? Are you doing the right things already and you feel pretty good? Or are you waking up in the morning and you're scrolling on TikTok? Are you checking your phone straight away? Are you waking up feeling stressed and anxious, going to bed feeling stressed and anxious, or are you waking up and going to bed feeling grateful and blessed? So first thing you need to do when you're thinking about your morning and your nighttime routine is think about, what are you already doing? Is it intentional or is it on autopilot? Is it negative or is it positive? Are we moving towards our best self or are we moving away from our best self? So once you do that, I want you to set some intentions for the spring. Spring is a beautiful time of year. Things are flourishing. There's animals, the sky is beautiful, the sunrises are beautiful, the sun is rising earlier as well. So I want you to really embrace this season, get excited. I really urge you to get excited about this season. So you're going to set some intentions, and I really want you to be excited and feel like this is going to be a fun season. I see it so often with people that just don't give positivity to things. Like they look at the season, they're like, oh, spring, like, oh my God, the birds swoop you. Like, we're not going to worry about all the negatives. I want you to be excited and positive. So we're going to start with the nighttime, because I believe that your nighttime routine sets you up for the best sleep possible, which sets you up for the best morning routine. Regardless of what time you actually go to bed, I think you need to pick a bedtime. You're going to pick a time that you're going to be pretty devoted to. You're going to stick to it 90% of the time. This time you can obviously waver it up and down. And I think Andrew Huberman says that if it's between 30 minutes before and after your bedtime, you're all good, in the sense that it's not going to mess up your circadian rhythm. You're going to pick a bedtime, and we can vary it 30 minutes before or after. And you're going to stick to it. And you're going to be devoted to this time. You're going to remind yourself that you picked this time for a reason, and you're going to stick to it. I think that that's pretty doable. We're going to count backwards from that bedtime. We're going to have a 60-minute phone-free zone. 60 minutes. That's not long. That's 1/24 of your day without your phone. This is the hour before you go to bed. I'm calling it a phone-free zone, but you can call it whatever you want. Like, this is just free time away from the phone, away from the distractions, away from social media. What we're going to do in this phone-free zone is we're going to pick 3 intentional activities. We're not going to do a nighttime routine where it's like, wash your face, brush your teeth, do this, do this, do this. We're picking 3 intentional activities that make you feel good. They make you feel relaxed. They make you feel grateful, whatever. So some of these could be like reading, and for a good 40 minutes of my time before I actually go to sleep, that's reading for me. And it's reading actually just fiction. I love reading just storybooks. I love it. I love crime books. I love romance novels. I love thrillers. Like, my favorite is kind of like a thriller. I just read. I love it. I feel like I learn so much. So reading could be studying, could be working on your business, but away from the phone. So, coming up with new ideas or journaling about different things with your work. Could be journaling. It could be listening to a podcast. And of course, spending time with your friends, family, calling your family, spending time with your partner, doing a puzzle, a game or something. So 3 intentional activities that you're going to do in your phone-free zone. Of course, we have things like brushing our teeth and stuff, and we're going to put that in, and you can just do that. That's fine. I don't think you're going to forget about those things. But I honestly think that the most important thing that you do is take away your phone and be intentional with your time in the hour before bed. This is just going to get you feeling good, calm, cool, calm, and collected, because you're going to sleep better when you are cool, calm, and collected. So some tips for sleep that I want to just quickly touch on, because I feel like I'm a sleep connoisseur. If you want to have a good sleep, we need to have a dark room. If you want to have a good sleep, you need to have a cool room as well. And you need to not be on your phone before bed. And don't be on your phone at all in bed. No, that's a big no-no. So cool room, dark room, no phone. And that's to get the best night's sleep. Okay, so we're going to build out the morning routine, because I think that the nighttime routine, that's all we need to do. 3 intentional activities in a phone-free zone before bed. Whatever you do before that, I don't really mind. and we all have busy lives. Sometimes I get home and I eat, and then that's it. It's my phone free zone. That's my time. But you need to be devoted to this time, and you need to be conscious of what you're doing. It's very easy to put on Netflix and just, screw everything. So that's fine. We'll just watch another one. Don't worry. And that's okay every now and then. We do that. Sometimes me and Callum stay up and I'm like, oh shit, it's like past bedtime. Like we've been watching TV. But it's not every night, because what we do most of the time is what builds us. It's not those small things that we do every now and then. It's what are we doing consistently that's going to really shape us. Okay, so we're building out our morning routine. First step, pick a wake up time. You can kind of count it back or forward from your nighttime, from your bedtime, 8 hours, 7 hours, whatever it may be. Roughly 7 to 8 should be the goal. And we're going to have a 30-minute phone-free zone in the morning as well. So you're going to wake up to your alarm, and we are not snoozing alarms. We're not doing that anymore. So you're going to put your alarm on the other side of the room. You are going to have to get out of bed to stop your alarm. No snoozing. No snoozing. So we're going to have a 30-minute phone-free zone. So you're going to turn off your alarm, and then you're going to put your phone away. And we're going to pick 3 energizing habits to do in this phone-free zone. Now, of course, first thing in the morning, probably we're going to go clean our teeth, shower, get ready. That's cool. Then we're going to pick 3 energizing habits: stretching, walking, coffee in the sun, journaling. And we're going to do them with intention. We're going to set up our day in this time. If you start off your day ticking boxes, following through with things you're going to say you're going to do, if you start the day devoted to your best self, you will continue your day devoted to your best self. If you start your day by neglecting the things that you know you need to do, neglecting yourself, neglecting your mental health, neglecting your anything, you're going to neglect it throughout the day because you haven't started off strong. So for me, what I like to do is wake up, clean my teeth, have a shower. I like to journal. I like to make my morning drink, and I like to sit on the balcony and watch the sun rise with that drink. Then I walk, and I think this is so crucial for my day. And on the days that I don't do it, I know I feel different. I don't feel as good and funky fresh. When you do these things, you're going to feel better about yourself because you have proved it to yourself that you are the kind of person who does what you say you're going to do. If you have to write these things down, I think that's a good idea. Put them on the fridge, put them on a piece of paper on the bathroom wall. We have got 3 energizing habits to start our day off strong. So motivation, it comes and goes. Some days we wake up feeling good. Some days we just don't wake up feeling that fresh. But our routines and our habits are going to keep us grounded. As I said at the start of this episode, we don't have to look at these routines as rigid, disciplined, routines that make us feel stuck. These are routines that make us feel good. They are routines that energize us. When you can execute the start and the end of your day thinking about your best self stays a little bit closer to the forefront of your mind throughout the whole entire day. So in the springtime, you are going to maximize your mornings and your night times. And for the next 7 days, what I want you to do is have a spring routine reset. I want you to have a 60-minute phone-free zone at night and a 30-minute phone-free zone in the morning. I want you to pick 3 intentional activities to do at nighttime, 3 energizing activities to do in the morning. You are going to be devoted to these activities because you are devoted to yourself. These activities, they're not restrictive. They're not bringing you down. They're not things that you have to do. You get to do them because you are choosing you. You're choosing flourishing. You're choosing growth. We are in our springtime. We're not waking up with this winter energy. We're not waking up sluggish. We're not snoozing the alarms. The more that you can devote time and habits to yourself, the more you're going to love yourself, the more confident you're going to feel. You're going to feel so good. I promise you. So 7 days of committing. We're not disciplined in this. We are devoted. We are devoted to our best self. When you have these clear mornings and nights, you have energy, you have clarity. You are going to give your mind and body exactly what it needs. So next episode, we are going to go into the 6 steps on how to have the clearest mind possible. So guys, that is our morning and nighttime routines. We're keeping it simple today. I really wanted this episode to feel fresh and just like energetic. I didn't want to give you a 10-step morning routine because that's not what I do. That's not what I follow. And I really think that I want to give you the tools that make me feel good. And I could so easily just run you through this crazy morning routine and do 10 star jumps and write 20 pages in a book and blah, 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 blah. But that's not what I do. Guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode. This is part 2 of our Spring Clean Your Mindset series. And I'm so grateful that you are spending time with me today. I'm very excited for episode 3. So I will see you then. Bye. This episode is brought to you by the Jack Jockey Health and Fitness. If you're tired of the same old cookie cutter plans, if you're tired of the same old chicken and rice, then Heidi's macro-friendly ebooks are for you. I've personally gone through both of these ebooks and they are going to make your meal prep so much better. So if you're ready to take the stress out of your meal prep and start enjoying what you eat, then click the link in the show notes to purchase your ebook now.